Hey, what is going on, my XRP investors? Got a good one for you guys today. We got a Ripple versus SEC lawsuit update, a statement from the former governor of the Central Bank of Sweden, and the statement does sound very much Ripple XRP. We got XRP price big bang moment and Ripple pre-IPO stock price. Let's go ahead and get right into it. But make sure before you continue, the like button, the subscribe button down below. Much appreciated. Okay, so as everything in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, it's all briefed, filed, it's done. We're just awaiting a decision from the judge. This comes out yesterday. So, quote, investment banker declarant, who I am seeing on Twitter, people are speculating that this investment banker declarant is actually Mike Novogratz, so there's just some speculation. But this guy, whoever this is, files a response to Ripple's opposition to the motion by this guy to shield from public view his name, position, and employer. See, what's really funny is that when there is major collusion between a certain said crypto organization and the government, and there's some clear corruption and conclusion, all of a sudden, all these people that were involved, such as, William Hinman, it's funny how these people just all of a sudden start fighting tooth and nail to conceal name, position, employer, identity from these documents that are going to be end up, public, right? So it's just funny how that works. How the SEC, that they fought for so long to just protect everybody personally and trying to hide their identities and hide their positions and who their employer is and their name and where they went after, who they are. And it's like, well, if you supposedly weren't doing anything wrong, why are you fighting tooth and nail to hide everything about a said person? So basically, I think within this Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, I believe at some point, through the hundreds of pages worth of documents that we've had, probably at some point someone's name came up in those documents and now trying to shield his name, position, and employer from public view. So apparently, Ripple's the only bad company out there, and XRP is a bad scam, unregistered security, and Ripple's doing everything wrong. But then the other side of the case is always people trying to shield themselves and hide identities. But Ripple's the one doing the wrong thing, right? That makes sense. In what world does that make sense? Ripple's being utmost transparent, working with governments and gigantic banks all around the world. Ripple's been very, very transparent in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. They've been handing over any documents that the court has asked for because they have nothing to hide. So it's really funny in the irony that it's supposed to be, oh, Ripple bad, XRP bad, unregistered security bad, but then when it comes to the SEC side and the people who had maybe something to do with the SEC, it's, oh, no, shield, hide, no, we deny, this cannot be public, oh, no, we cannot turn this over, oh, we must hide this person's identity. Isn't that funny how that works? All right. So, next one for today. So, this guy named Stefan, I don't want to try to pronounce the last name, former governor of the Riksbank, Central Bank of Sweden, says, quote, you want a central bank to produce a payment system that you can make large payments and small payments on 24/7. I imagine you would like those payments much more quick and much more cheap, kind of like, penny or two per transaction. You can actually buy a payment system off shelf because the technology is out there. Okay. So now you got this guy from Central Bank of Sweden saying like, okay, you guys are asking central banks to make the technology when you can just go buy it off the shelf because the technology's out there. Now, I haven't even looked at this yet, but I guarantee you, if I go to Google, right, and I type in Ripple Riksbank, I guarantee you something will come up. An accelerated shift to instant payments across Europe from Ripple. The Bank of England, Sweden's Riksbank, and European Central Bank are all exploring CBDCs. And this comes from June 30th, 2022. So I'm just saying, just those little things. It's a little video that comes out on Twitter, former governor of a central bank saying, like, why would we make the technology? It's out there for you to go buy it and use it. And then right there, didn't even have it prepared for the video. Just type in Ripple Riksbank. And now Ripple has an Insights article talking about Riksbank and getting into CBDC. So I guarantee you, Ripple, Bank of Sweden, probably already there, considering Ripple's already working with 40 to 50 central banks. Can you believe that 5 years ago, okay, half a decade ago in 2018, a spokesperson from Ripple says, we're working with about 40 to 50 central banks. I could only imagine what that might be today. All right, next one. Dark Defender coming out here. XRP monthly update. This is kind of like the triangle we talked about yesterday, but I think what I like about his chart a little bit more, which is something that I don't usually do, is the actual, like, you know, Fibonacci target levels. I believe that's Fibonacci extension levels. I could be wrong. But he says, if we set our midterm wave towards $3.82, our smaller time frame target, third wave in midterm salutes us at $22 per coin, and March 31st is the explosion point and the light we will experience. Just so you guys know, the mother of all triangles of XRP, the mother of all XRP triangles, it's coming. It's coming. This is the big bang moment. You got the support trend line that dates back to 2017. You got old all-time high double bottom on the monthly chart, old all-time high quadruple bottom on the weekly chart. We are literally at a big bang moment, an inflection point. I mean, we literally have an inflection point of one support, two support, and one resistance. So you have one resistance and two supports, all like converging in this little moment at the same time. And fuck yeah, we're gonna see XRP go to really high prices. Next one for today, Crypto Eddie posted this about, 30, 40 minutes ago. Price watching Ripple pre-IPO share price. So there's a investment fund details. So right now, you can't actually, yourself just go and, hey, I want this many shares of Ripple. Like, you can't really do that. You got to be an accredited investor, and you got to go through a middleman like Link2 or EquityZen. I feel like there's a couple of more of them out there, but if you want to buy Ripple stocks, you can if you really try hard enough. See, there's something very funny in the United States. They basically don't want the middle class purchasing pre-IPO stocks because that's where you make a shit ton of money, right? That's where you can probably make some life-changing money. And to be able to buy Ripple stock right now, you need to be something called an accredited investor. So basically what accredited investor means is you're fucking rich. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how they shield middle-class people from buying pre-IPO stocks? But if you're just, you're an accredited investor, it means you're rich as fuck. If you're rich as fuck, you can do it. You get approval from the SEC and whatnot to buy it. But what's funny is I have heard, now this is all just hearsay, this is all just he said, she said, but one time I was in about a year ago, I hosted like a Twitter space because I had a couple of drinks by myself in a hotel and I just was bored. So I'm like, okay, let me start a Twitter space. And these said people came into the Twitter space and changed the discussion to, well, if you're going to buy XRP, like you should also buy Ripple stock price. And then these guys started to get into not an argument, but just kind of a debate. And then somebody chimed in and said, hey, yeah, on that application, I lied. So this one guy came with this one XRP hustler in the Twitter space. He comes in and he says, yeah, guys, all that accredited investor bullshit. Yeah, I just lied about my income and savings and now I own Ripple stock. So I'm just saying, if you want to get some Ripple stock, it's out there. If there's a will, there's a way. It's trading at $15.54 per share. And this is pre-IPO. And guys, once we're done with the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, you know that Ripple IPO is going to be juicy. And that is going to bring nothing but all the Silicon Valley hype tech attention onto both Ripple and XRP. Guys, it has been a great journey with everyone here. I am officially 6 years in the XRP game. And we're just getting started, folks. We're just getting started. Pay attention to the big bang moment on the charts. We're heading to double digits per coin. About to change our lives. Everyone, thank you for tuning in the video today. Really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.